Level 1, you wake to silence. The city outside your window is different. Sirens are gone, streetlights burn like braziers. A text pops, midnight decree, 24 hours. Your phone buzzes again. Video clip. Mayor on a rooftop. No laws for a day. Temporary nullification of penal code. The words hit like cold water. You throw the covers off. Heartbeat up. You think about the wallet on the nightstand, the ring on your finger, the coffee pot that won't make itself. You step into the hallway. Quiet is heavy. Neighbors whisper like coyotes. Someone laughs too loud. A board creaks. You see movement in the street. Shadows reclaim the lanes. You realize rules are gone, but consequences are not. Level 2. You move toward the window. Glass is cool under your palm. A car screeches by. A store window explodes across the avenue. Glittering shards rain down. No alarms. People swarm like moths. Some are roaring with freedom. Some are terrified. A masked figure drags a jewelry case. Kids are running with stolen sneakers. A man breaks a bank door. He grins into the open air. You feel the pull, the part of you that imagines the untouchable life. No police, no fines, no records. It's intoxicating. You can take or protect. You step back from the glass. Your reflection is a stranger. Level 3. You step outside. Concrete vibrates underfoot. An old woman clings to a purse. Two teens decide what to do. A delivery truck idles, driver gone. A pulse races through the crowd. Everyone is making new rules on the fly. A man in a suit raises a crowbar. He hesitates when he sees you. The world asks, who will you be? You move forward. Not to steal, to stop a hand. One confrontation, 3 shouted words. The suit drops the crowbar, not because you're tough, because you chose to be steady. The crowd parts like a wound. A woman grabs the old lady's arm and runs. You feel the hero movie in your chest, but the city eyes you. You realize intervention is its own risk. Level 4. You find a corner store untouched. Owner blocks the doorway with a broom. His hands shake. You hand him cash. He stares at you like you owe him everything. Why are you helping? He asks. Because someone has to. Because the world doesn't stop being human when laws vanish. He weeps a little. A gang circles across the street. They want the liquor. What will you do? Your mouth tastes of copper. You could run. You could fight. You could call for help that won't come. Instead, you pick a plan. You shout, loud and simple. This place is closed. Tone matters. Confidence is contagious. People choose sides. The gang pauses. A bottle shatters somewhere behind you. An arm grazes your shoulder. You feel like a fulcrum. The owner locks the door, breath ragged. A neighbor joins you. Another, each person adding weight against chaos. Level 5. You try to get home. Every alley is a gauntlet. Graffiti becomes a map. Cars abandoned like sleeping beasts. A bank of spray painters turns a wall into a manifesto. You hear a scream and move. A child trapped in a stolen car. 2 boys argue over the keys. There is no saving officer to call. You approach slowly. Your voice becomes the only rule. You trade words for the key. You barter with truth. They hand over the child, reluctant. You teach the kids fear is heavier than loot. They look at you as if you're a story. You are exhausted but decisive. Every small rescue chips at the frenzy. Level 6, night deepens. Looters have formed patterns. They are efficient now. You encounter a looted pharmacy, shelves bare, people argument over medicine. You meet a nurse with a duffel of painkillers. She gives half to a man with open palms. You ask why. She says someone has to care when there are no rules. A choice like that carves the night. You begin to see factions. Some preach freedom as vengeance. Some offer safety as currency. You are pulled into a network of helpers. You become a courier. You move supplies where hands are shaking. At one intersection, a sniper shout cracks the air. Everyone dives for pavement. You lose your pack. You keep moving anyway. Because leaving is a luxury the city cannot afford. Level 7 dawn is 3 hours off. Your feet hurt like old engines. Your phone battery is low. You scroll headlines that no longer mean much. A live stream shows a mayor smiling in a bunker. Another shows a father handing a gun to his teen. Lines are blurred now. You stand on a bridge. Below, the river carries debris. You remember the teeth of the law. Not perfect, but predictable. This freedom has teeth too. They bite. You watch neighbors become strangers and strangers become allies. You think of the old lady's purse, of the nurse's duffel, of the boy who cried when he returned keys. You feel the weight of choices rounding your shoulders. Level 8. Sunrise slices through the smoke. The countdown ends. Sirens return, like a memory replaying. People freeze. Some raise their hands in surrender. Some run. The city exhales. You stand amid the wreckage and the rescue teams. Your pockets are lighter, your conscience heavier. Officers cuff a man who once helped lift a crate to safety. You watch the tape run, cameras close in on faces. The world will judge what happened in these hours. You think of all the tiny morality decisions, the ones that saved someone, the ones that took from another, the ones you refused to make. Epilogue. You stand in a line of witnesses. Reporters ask simple questions. What did you do? You say the truth. You tell them you chose people over profit. You tell them you couldn't be neutral. The city rebuilds. Laws return, but the memory stays. A child recognizes you weeks later. She says, "You helped my mama." Her gratitude is heavier than any medal. You learn something hard. When rules vanish, character fills the space, and character is contagious, for better or worse. You walk home, your steps slow. You watch windows like new maps. Night will come again. You hope the lesson sticks. Hope is not a law, but tonight it is the only ordinance you keep.